There is one chair in your home your cat will almost never sit in. It is the one your guest was sitting in last night. Same fabric, same room, warmed by a person for the same 2 hours, and your cat walks straight past it. Then you stand up, and within seconds they are in yours. Most owners file this under cats being cats. It is not. By the end of this, you will know exactly why your chair and only your chair gets chosen and what that says about where you sit in your cat's world. No fluff, no fear-mongering, just what your cat is actually telling you. There are 4 reasons and they build on each other. And stay with me for the last one because there is a moment in all of this that almost every owner reads completely backwards. It happens the second you walk back into the room. Reason 1. It was never really about the chair. Let us get the obvious answer out of the way first. Yes, your seat is warm. And no, that is not why they are there. If warmth were the whole story, your cat would take the guest chair, the sunny windowsill, the spot on the sofa where your partner just stood up. Watch them for a week and you will see they do not. There's a very short list of places they go for, and every one of those places belongs to a specific person. Here is the part most owners have never heard. In free-living cat colonies, researchers have documented something called preferred associates. Crowell Davis and her colleagues found that cats in a group do not treat everyone the same. They rest against, groom, and sit beside a small handful of specific individuals and largely ignore the rest of the group entirely. Not because the others are threatening, simply because they are not on the list. So when you notice your cat crossing an entire room to reach your chair, you are not watching a cat looking for somewhere comfortable. You are watching a cat looking for someone, which raises the obvious question. Out of everyone in your home, how does your cat know which chair is yours? Reason 2. You leave more behind than you think. When you sit somewhere for an hour, you leave a record. Not a smell in the way we mean it, but a fresh, detailed, recent account of a specific individual being in a specific place. For a cat, that is readable in a way it simply is not for us. And here is what makes this different from what you have probably been told. Your cat is not only taking something from that chair, they are leaving something too. Cats carry scent glands in their cheeks and along their flanks, which is why a cat pressing the side of its face into a table leg looks so deliberate. The anthrozoologist John Bradshaw has written about how cats in stable groups rub against each other to build one shared group scent, a kind of signature that says these ones are mine. When your cat settles into your chair, both things happen at once. They read you and they sign it. That chair stops being your chair or their chair and quietly becomes both. Not a takeover, a blend. Tell me in the comments which chair in your house has been quietly claimed. I read every single one. And the next reason is where this stops being about furniture at all. Reason 3. Your cat keeps a short list and you are on it. Most of us carry a background assumption that our cats tolerate us because we hold the food. There is a study worth knowing about here. In 2017, Vitaly Shreve, Meerkam, and Udell ran a simple experiment. They gave cats a free choice between 4 things: food, toys, scent, and interaction with a human being. Most of the cats chose the human. Not most of the time, not narrowly. Human social contact came out ahead of food for the largest share of cats tested. Sit with that for a second, because it rewrites the whole picture. If your cat's strongest preference is a person, then choosing your chair is not a comfort decision at all. It is a social one, expressed in the only vocabulary a cat has, which is space. They cannot text you. They cannot ask when you are coming back, so they go and sit in the most recent, most concentrated version of you available in the house. And they wait there. And that waiting has a name. Reason 4, they are not sitting in your chair. They are waiting at your address. In 2019, Vitale, Benke, and Udell tested something researchers had mostly assumed only applied to dogs and to human infants. They looked at whether cats form what is called a secure base attachment, meaning whether the presence of one particular person changes how safe an animal feels in an unfamiliar situation. The cats did. Roughly 2/3 of them showed a secure attachment pattern, which is close to the proportion found in human babies. Here is why that matters for a chair. A secure base is not a feeling your cat carries around abstractly. It is anchored to a person, and when that person leaves the room, the anchor does not vanish. It shifts to the nearest available stand-in. Your chair is the closest thing in the house to you still being in it. So your cat does not go there because it is soft. They go there because it is the last place you were, and being near the last place you were is a genuine, measurable comfort. The chair's a placeholder. You are the thing being held. The honest truth. Now, if you have been listening to all this and thinking, my cat has never once done this, I need you to hear the next part properly. A cat who does not take your seat is not a cat who loves you less. Some cats express closeness through proximity rather than contact. They will lie 3 feet away, facing you, eyes half shut, and that is the same message delivered in a quieter font. The signal is not the chair. The signal is that they arrange themselves around where you are. A cat watching you from the doorway has still chosen you. One genuinely practical note before the last part. If your cat suddenly changes where they rest, especially if a sociable cat starts tucking themselves away somewhere out of reach, that is worth a calm vet check to rule anything medical out. Not something to panic about, just something a good owner keeps an eye on. The moment most owners read backwards. So, that thing I mentioned at the start. Watch what happens when you come back into the room. Your cat looks up at you, holds it for a second, and then gets up and moves. Almost every owner reads this the same way. They think the cat has been caught or is giving the seat back or has lost interest. None of that is what is happening. The chair was never the destination. It was a substitute for you, and you have just walked in, which means the substitute is no longer needed. Your cat is not surrendering the spot. They are done with it, because the real thing is standing right there. That small, slightly grumpy shuffle off your cushion is not defeat. It is the most direct compliment your cat is capable of paying you. So, tonight, when you get up and come back and find them curled exactly where you were, you will know what you are looking at. Not a warm seat, not a joke. A cat who, out of every surface in your home, keeps choosing the one that still smells like the person they trust most. Your cat is not taking your chair. They are keeping your place. If this made you look at your cat a little differently, helps YouTube put honest cat behavior in front of the next owner still wondering. And if you would rather understand your cat than guess, that is the whole reason this channel exists. I'll see you in the next one.